I am joined here on this Friday out on the weather patio with some pretty nice guests. If I do say so myself, this is Miss Donk and Abe, but I think we should maybe meet their two-legged friends first. So this is Brenda York, founder of Cowboy Heaven. Now, Cowboy Heaven, a nonprofit over in Belgrade, all surrounding miniature equines, and goats. Let's not forget them.
Let's not forget the goats.
So, Brenda, tell me a little bit about Cowboy Heaven and how it got started.
Bill is the co-founder. He's my brother. We had a couple minis after I retired from MSU, and we kept getting calls if we would like other minis, and we're like, okay. So we ended up we had about 6, and we decided there was such a need. People get minis, they think they're so cute, and then they grow. Except Abe. That's the size Abe will be.
Yeah, Abe's just gonna stick steady with us.
And so we founded the nonprofit in December of 2021. And we just keep getting calls. We've adopted a few out to make room because we're not a big place,
right.
Though that might be changing. And we just keep getting calls and bringing them in.
Yeah.
And the last couple have been from a Kilpin and Billings in the auction. And we'd get calls from a rescue down, Take Two Rescue in Billings, and they'll say, "Can you help us? And do you want it?" And so we'll get them. Abe came out of Colorado. And of course, Miss Donk, we've had her over a year now. She was used as a roping dummy and not taken care of. She has bad feet. In fact, we have to get her orthopedic shoes with her age, and they're coming today. And then she might have to have surgery on her legs for the pain because they're deteriorating with all the abuse she had and stuff. So, but she's still a sweetheart and still Jane's.
But Miss Donk will always hold a special place in my heart. Now, we met you all last year about this time, and you were just getting ready for your first fundraiser. Tell us a little bit about it. It's coming back for a second year, so it had to have been a little bit successful last year.
Yeah, it's called Donkey and Donuts from Rocky Mountain Supply at Rocky Mountain Supply in Belgrade. And it was phenomenal. It was the only day last summer in August that it rained.
Of course.
And we were there, but a lot of people came out and a lot of people got to meet some of the residents. This year it's June 24th from 11 to 2. And then we have the following week, we have one July 1st at Manhattan Ace Hardware with a barbecue, so you get free food and get to meet
What could be better?
I know, right? So yeah, we're looking forward to it. We like people to come and meet them and see how they're rehabilitating and just learn more about us.
Yeah. Well, what does the money go for? Does it go towards feed, treatment, anything like that?
It goes toward all of that.
Yeah.
We do feed. Some of them are special feed at night. The little one we just got from the auction in Billings, she was so underweight. She's on senior feed to get her weight up and stuff.
Sure.
But feed, maintenance on the property, and now if we get new property, we're going to have to build barns and corrals, and so it goes to lots of things. Farrier work. The boots we're getting from Miss Donk alone are $200. So, things like that.
Yeah.
So everything donated goes straight to the minis and the goats. They're
there too.
There too. they let you know they're there too.
Of course
yes.
they do. They let their presence known.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both so much for being on the show this morning. Don't go anywhere. We'll actually have Miss Donk and Abe and the rest of the crew a little later on in the show. So you break. When we come back, your headlines and another look at that forecast for you when Montana This Morning returns.
From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
It helped me a lot, so if it can help me that much, it can help a lot of other people as well.
A tradition in the Bozeman area continues, and coming up next, we'll talk to the namesake of the Get Poked for Caden blood drive, now in its 10th year.
And being a dad in 2023 has its challenges, but would you say dads are in crisis? Up next, we talk to an expert about why fatherhood and mental health are subjects many simply don't want to talk about.
Well, it is 6:32 on this Friday edition of Montana This Morning.
Already.
We made it, folks. We made it through the week, and Now looking on to the weekend.
There we go.
Hopefully we got
And
some
there's
fun
no
plans
horsing around
going.
about that.
No, just
Ms.
a
Donk and
little
Abe are still
horsing.
here. That's exactly
Just a little
horsing around.
horse.
Stay tuned and watch them here in just a few minutes.
It's so fun. Yeah, that's so nice.
Early morning temperatures remain pretty chilly across the area. I have it on the wrong graphic. So I'm
there's
gonna
my
show you
favorite
some-
graphic.
Yeah, flat line for us with our rain chances for the next day or
There's
so.
some life in there.
There is a little life on Saturday, and we do expect to see some heavier downpours. Breaking down temperatures this morning, crisp and cool, maybe a light jacket, not a bad idea as we're starting the morning. It is gorgeous looking off the Montana State University camera there. Afternoon highs back into the mid to upper 60s. We're looking at a few passing clouds, maybe some mountain showers, but most of us should stay dry today. Enjoy that because it's going to be pretty damp as we go into early next week. We're going to break it all down for you in just a little bit.
All right, thank you very much, Matt. Now, it's been Bozeman's blood drive for the last 10 years.
Yeah, MTN's Kristen Merkel has the story on how the annual Get Poked for Caden blood drive impacts families around the region.
One of Bozeman's biggest blood drives is happening right now behind me. Get Poked for Caden is not only honoring Caden Schrager, who survived cancer, but helping others in the region get the blood they need.
Well, I know it helped me a lot, so if it can help me that much, it can help a lot of other people as well.
Caden Schrager is almost 15. 11 years ago, he was diagnosed with an aggressive form of cancer. Now, as a survivor, he hopes this blood drive will help save other lives.
It's really cool to be able to be a survivor and then be able to tell my story to other people and be able to help them out.
Caden's mom, Pam Schrager, says they started this blood drive to not only help her son during treatment, but others as well.
As we were sitting in the hospital watching him get blood transfusion after transfusion, friends asked what they could do to help, and so we said, start a blood drive.
Schrager says drives like this are part of the reason why her son is here today.
And I wouldn't wish anyone to be in this position, but for us to be able to give back now and have a healthy child that we get to honor every year is just a gift.
Kira Rogala's son, 8-year-old Eli, has been battling cancer since he was 5. She says she came to the drive to help other parents whose child may need blood transfusions like her son.
As a parent, I always assume that the medical care that he's going to need is going to be there. The blood will be there when he needs